Well, the Portsmouth League One playoff semi-final just finished just this moment, 0-0. So Sunderland have won on aggregate 1-0 and go through to the final on the bank holiday weekend. The first leg was fairly even, fairly tetchy and frantic match at times, and the second leg started the same. There was obviously some grudges carried over from the first leg. I think it was Evans nearly took a Sunderland's player off. He got his foot right up by the Sunderland player's head, and I think if I'd have managed to do that, I'd probably spent the week in bed with a groin strain. Naylor, again for Portsmouth, picked up another yellow card. Again, stupid one really, you know, a little bit of a tussle down in the corner flag area, and he picks the ball up and throws it straight at the Sunderland player. And he's lucky to stay on the pitch when you're doing something like that. The first clean chance really fell to Sunderland on about 35 minutes. Chris Maguire latched onto a through ball over the Portsmouth back four. He's one-on-one with the keeper. It's who gets there first. Maguire just gets a foot to it. Should really have scored. He ends up slipping over, and the chance is lost. It really should have been in the back of the net. I think it was probably evident that a lot of the players had probably chosen the wrong studs that evening. There was too many players slipping over. Portsmouth started to come back into the game. I think it was probably 40 minutes before they really got a good chance. The ball was swung in from the Portsmouth left. Hawkins, who was winning his fair share of aerial battles, was deep on the far side of the penalty area, knocked it back, headed it back across, and Evans came in, a lunging header, probably only 2-3 yards out, straight into the keeper's body and saved. From the resulting corner, Clark should have scored again. He rose well, he headed it down into the ground, which they tell you to do, but again, to no avail. The half finished 0-0. Probably say that Portsmouth had the better of the first half, but you couldn't help feeling that you'd have expected a little bit more from Portsmouth being at home. The second half started, and to be fair, there were very few chances in the second half. I think it was 46 minutes. A video had a blistering shot from 25 yards for Sunderland, but it was always going over. On 52 minutes, Hawkins again for Portsmouth had a header that went over. And on 69 minutes, Vaughan, who'd come on for Portsmouth in place of Hawkins, he was coming in at the back post. The ball was hooked over to him and he headed down, but again straight into the keeper. And that really was about it in terms of really clear chances for both teams in the second half. Sunderland were quite clever how they managed the second half. They passed the ball around, nice triangles, and to be fair, although they never threatened, they never really needed to threaten. They were 1-0 up from the first half, and they always really looked in control. So overall, Portsmouth probably threatened more in the match, which you'd expect being the home side, but Sunderland seemed in control. They managed the game well, and I think overall you've got to say they deserved to go through over two legs. Probably Portsmouth fans would disagree, but I think that their game management was a little bit better than Portsmouth, and on they go to the final. Thanks for watching.